Hey guys, it's Greg Webster with StockTradingSystems.com, and in this video I'll be showing you my actual trading results for the latest quarter. So in this case that's the first quarter of 2011, so January, February, and March of 2011. Before I do that, I just wanted to remind you guys to follow my blog right here on this site, and that's where each day I'm going to be talking about the stocks I'm looking to trade the next day, with some explanations as to why. And then also don't forget to follow me on Twitter at StockTraderGreg, and that's where I'm going to be tweeting whenever I buy and sell a stock in real time. And also I am going to be keeping a video archive on this site of all of the videos that I film of my quarterly results as time goes on, so you'll be able to look back if you want to at previous quarters. Okay, so if I just click over here, what I have is a screenshot of my E-Trade account. Those of you with E-Trade will be familiar with this. And I covered up some of the obvious things like my account number. And if you click down here, you'll see that I have spot shadows over the actual amount of shares and the amount of money that I traded, because that's not important. What is important is the price I got in and the price I got out and what was the total gain on that trade. The amounts I put in is just between me and the IRS. And over here is where I calculated the percentages. Unfortunately, E-Trade doesn't do this for you, so I just got out the calculator and put in the amount that I got on each trade. Okay, so if we scroll down here, we see we're starting with AOL. This does it alphabetically. I wish there was a way in here where you could list it chronologically so I could have all my Januaries, all my Februaries, and all my Marches. But anyway, that's why we're starting with AOL. And if we scroll down here, when we get to the bottom, you'll see that on this last quarter, I got a total of 33.4% on my trades. And again, that's just for the quarter. That's not for the year. If you were to add, if you look at the previous video in the archives, you'll see that the last quarter I got 56%. So for the last 6 months, I'm getting 89% on my stock trades, which I think is pretty good, and that shows the success of this pretty conservative stock trading system that I've come up with for myself and for you guys. Okay, well, those are my trades. One thing I wanted to point out here is you'll see here that I refer on this CELGZ trade. I refer you to the blog entry of March 19th, and that's where I talk about a speculation play, and that's what this is. I only take a couple of $100 and put it into these spec plays, hoping that maybe I can get 50-60% in 3-4 days, and if it goes down, it's really not that much of an effect on my portfolio. So go and read up on that on the blog on 3/19. Okay, that's it in a nutshell, guys. Real briefly here, and again, these are my own stock trades. Your trades, based on what you learn on this site, could be completely different. You may say, well, I'm in that stock too. If I tweet that I'm selling a stock, you may say, hey, I'm staying in because I think there's more upside. Or I may talk about a stock I'm looking at for the next day, and you may think I'm crazy. You may say, well, I'm going to stay away from that. I'm going to go over here and look at this stock. And the other thing, if you can get these kinds of gains, I mean 89% so far in the last 6 months, this could completely change your outlook on retirement. I mean, they're always saying that we're going to need $10 million to retire comfortably, and most of the surveys now are saying that we're grossly behind, most Americans are, on their savings for retirement. But this could change things. If you can get this kind of return, you may not only have to not save as much money for retirement, but you also may be able to retire earlier than you originally thought. Okay, guys, well, that's it in a nutshell. This is Greg Webster with StockTradingSystems.com, teaching ordinary people how to make money trading stocks.